I mean, it's a good school, but when I went there, I was like damn near like one of the first black people they ever see. My pops had like went and passed on at like around the same time, so like everything was like kind of rough at that time. Like learned about my real dad like making music and shit. Like he was a rapper or some shit. He had like sent me some of his music and stuff. So like always when I was like younger, I was like, oh, this is what I want. At the end of the day, like I'll keep doing this shit, but like it gotta mean something to me. Like bars gotta mean something. I can't just keep pushing out shit. Like I don't know.
All right, guys, we are back. I am A-Way, and this is A-Way the Shed. And you know, today we got Drxppyy.
How y'all doing?
Yes, sir. Thanks for stopping by. I want to give a quick shout out to our sponsor for the studio, Soundbar Studios off Coliseum. Shout out them. All right, man, take us back. Where were you? Give us all that. 2 parents, locations, all that, man.
I was adopted when I was like young, probably like 2, 3, and we moved. We lived in New Jersey. We came up in here after a while, pretty much. I don't know, both parents were around. My adopted parents kind of talked to my real parents every once in a while. I went and lived with them for a little bit, and came up here. Been here since, pretty much.
So how old were you when you started moving here?
Probably like, hold on, my phone. My bad. We moved here probably. Damn, I don't even remember. Probably like 5 years ago was high school.
Okay.
Had to be like 10 years ago, probably. So I'm 23 right now. So probably like around a little bit before then, like 11.
So you moved
Yeah,
here.
we've been here for a grip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I like went back and forth in between. So
what was life like going back in between? What was causing you to?
like I was just troubled because I guess all that. I guess it's just like a lot of shit. Had like a lot of little problems. I don't even know what they would be, honestly.
Like, were you just acting out? Did you want
Yeah,
it?
I guess so. I mean, I'd be like, I guess fucking up in school for real. I'd be mad as hell sometimes. Get mad. Like I had some like problems and shit like that, I guess.
Would your your adopted parents, just send you back, or would it be more like you wanted to go back?
It'd be like a build up. Like after like a while of bullshit, pretty much. I'd pretty much be like, all right, can't be here no more, so I gotta go back for a while. And I go back and come back.
And then you just settled down here at 11. What changed for you? What was going on? Like, what made it was it Fort Wayne that made you just say, all right, I'm gonna just stay here? Like what?
Nah, cause I don't know. I was in like a situation where I thought like it would be better to be like living with my real parents type shit, and I like did not like it up here, so yeah. I just did a lot of fuck shit. Got in trouble a lot, so just like you want to go type shit, like I guess.
So like little stuff, would you say? Like just little petty things, you get in trouble, like little fights or anything? Like what do you mean by that?
Like what you mean by what?
When you said that you just get in a little trouble or anything, just not doing your homework, like.
I mean, I did that shit, but like, I do it at the end of like the semester because I didn't want to do it then. Like in the beginning.
Yeah,
so it was just like teachers, and then like in school, like the teachers be saying I was insubordinate or whatever, because I wouldn't be like doing exactly what they said. Like, I do my shit, but I'm not finna. And I'm not saying like school's a bad thing, but I just didn't feel like it was set up right. And I always used to get in trouble a lot for like some bullshit, so I felt like it was like some different shit. So.
What schools did you attend here in Fort Wayne?
I didn't go to school here in Fort Wayne. I went to school at Garret.
Oh, okay, yeah. Is that the name of the school, Garret High School?
Yeah, Garret.
Middle school?
Yeah, they had like a J over. It was all one shit.
Okay, tell us a little bit about Garret.
I mean, it's a good school, but when I went there, I was like damn near like one of the first black people they ever seen. For real. So like, that shit was hell. Like low key. I mean, it'd be cool. You end up like growing up being friends with them, I guess, was on some weird shit. But like at the beginning, like that shit sucked.
Just like little common kid stuff. You just look different, so they would just tease you a lot.
Yeah.
Did it ever come into issue that it affected your grades or schooling or anything?
Nah. What? I stopped giving a fuck about school. Cause I used to like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I used to like be hard. Like I don't know. I wanted to be like a scientist or some shit. And then like I had this teacher, bro, and I ain't finna expose her ass, but I had this teacher. I used to like do all this extra stuff when I get off of school, like like I just get books from the library and like start writing them in and stuff, and like reading them. I'd like learn stuff and like write pretty much like what I learned, like re-summarize them and stuff. I'd turn them in and like, because I thought that was what school was for real. Like you just do stuff and like turn it in, the teacher grade it. And she was like pretty much like took it and was like, this shit is useless pretty much. Like that's not exactly what she said, but she was like, I don't know what to do with this. This is like useless and pointless pretty much. And at that point I was like, yeah, this shit's like dead. I'll never put my energy into this shit again. So I just like was chilling with my friends, do stuff.
Yeah. Did you pursue college at all?
I wanted to, but we didn't really have the money to do it. Cause, yeah, like my pops had like went and passed on at like around the same time, so like everything was like kind of rough at that time.
How old were you at that time?
I was 2018. Excuse me, I think I was just about to turn 18.
And how did you process and deal with all of that going on? Was it your adoptive or real dad? Or
my adoptive, but he was there forever, so
right.
like that's like
that's your dad, yeah.
My other dad just like he'd be hitting me up sometimes type shit. I'd be doing music now, so he'd be like sometimes when I talk to him, he'd be like calling me randomly. He'd be want to talk to me about some music shit. It'd be cool though.
How did you deal with that? Or did it affect you heavy?
Oh like fuck yeah, that shit rocked my whole world, bro. I didn't even like get like. It was at a time like where we were on some like cool and shit, cause like I was just playing football and shit. Like yeah, I'd be going out doing like all that shit with my friends and shit like on the side, like, but like mostly like nigga I was playing football, like, so like we was doing all that shit, and I guess he like, in a sense, he like went on before I had like a chance to like some like necessary, I don't know how to say it, but like some key things that like I needed to know like to be a man and stuff. Some other shit, like some information was left out. I feel like he just left too soon.
Was it expected?
Nah, I just went, and like the things the doctor be saying don't make no sense because like he didn't live that kind of lifestyle. So,
yeah.
But at the end of the day, everybody's time, when somebody's time is somebody's time. So,
sorry to hear that.
But yeah, that shit like left everybody confused, everybody in my family confused, like rocked everything. So, I don't know. I don't know how I felt about it. It just like happened, and I'm like, damn. Fucks me up now. I'm a little bit older. I gotta understand more. But yeah, I was like, yeah.
You're able to reflect more now.
Yeah.
Were you doing music at the time, or did this music come after?
Shit, I've been doing music my whole life for real. Like, my real dad, when they first used to like introduce us to him, we used to talk and shit. And like I learned stuff about him. I'd like read like the little book that they gave us. Like they give you like I don't know if they give every adopted kid like that shit, but like we got transferred from like all that, so it was just a bunch of shit. So. Like, they gave us a little bit of information about our parents, but, like, we, like, broke the code and, like, found him on Facebook and shit. We weren't supposed to talk to him. So, like, we found out some shit throughout the years, but it's inconsistent. So, like, caused some more problems, but, shit. I didn't hit my vape, but we can't smoke here, huh?
No.
No, I'm chilling, though. But, yeah, so, what was the question? I'm sorry.
No, you good. So... Let's just talk about the music when you first were getting into the music.
Oh yeah. Sorry, that's where that was. But yeah, so like I said, I like learned about my real dad like making music and shit. Like he was a rapper or some shit. He had like sent me some of his music and stuff. So like always when I was like younger, I was like, oh, this is what I want to do. Like kind of like I thought that was cool. Like that's like a piece of me. Like that's like my real dad. So like I must be like And when I went out there to see him, like that's where we went. We went to the studio and like he showed me how that shit works. So I was like, all right, like this shit is tough. Like. Came back and I was just like always on some like I kind of want to make music. I started watching more movies that had like that shit. Like I just kind of like let it inspire me. I started fucking with Michael Jackson like heavy. Like I don't know, he was my favorite at the time. So I was like, dude, this dude is like, I like how he could like do everything. And like I was trying to figure out like how I could do that. I'd be sitting there writing like little bullshit ass songs about like shampoo bottles and shit, like anything that rhymed, And then like in school, I ain't gonna lie, like in 6th grade. I had done like choir and shit on the side just so like I could do it a little bit and like did it. They had me being like a rapping reindeer or some shit. I was like, yeah. I still got the picture and shit. I had like a beater on. Bro, I knew. I've been on the same shit, bro. For real, yeah. It just never. It's always just been like a thing.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
What do you think about Fort Wayne music scene? Is it since you've been injecting yourself into the city more for music? What do you have to say about Fort Wayne overall?
I feel like what everybody says, it could have like potential and shit. I feel like I don't know what's stopping it, I don't know what's stopping it from like being like what it needs to be. But then again, at the same time, I feel like everybody just be like so to themselves, and like at the same time, everybody got like they circle. Plus, I feel like the music should just be like dying off as it is, like because of everything going on like the real world. So like at the end of the day, like I don't know.
Do you think the substance music will always be there? So like that's what's needed more right now?
No, I feel like music like is just being like pushed with no meaning no more, and that's also why I've like slowed down because I've had to look at some shit that like I'm doing. I'm like, all right, because like I don't know, it'd be deeper for me because some of the stuff like we've done, like I've talked about, like bro, I know some like younger people like that get locked up because like I'm not gonna lie, they've looked up to me their whole life, like, and it's like weird for me, like I don't know. I say it all the time, like bro, like there's I don't know, I just want to be saying something different, and I feel like everybody be turned up to murder music and shit. Like I get that's like a thing, but bro, like it's not a thing. It's not like cool.
Like, it's kind of crazy, ain't it?
Yeah,
it
like,
sounds hard in the car. Let's be real, it sounds hard in the car, but
yeah, but then like you turn around and like you're actually making the shit, and like bro, I've hit the point because like you got to think about it, bro. I've been doing this shit for like since 2019, bro. Like I've like since I stopped like being out of school, like I'm just like looking at it like damn, I'm grown now. I got 2 kids. Like I'm like bro, at the end of the day, like I keep doing this shit, but like it gotta mean something to me. Like the bars gotta mean something. I can't just keep pushing out shit. Like I don't know.
Hell yeah.
I don't know if that makes sense or if that's gonna.
Do you see the trend to where there's a lot of major artists are dropping or retiring, and a lot of artists were dropped 50 from one label at one time here this year? I know that you said the music is dying because maybe it is the real world stuff that's going on that's got.
And people. I mean, people are realizing at the same time this shit is like I don't know if we're gonna talk about that shit, like that's kind of crazy in itself. The shit is a trap, bro. Like, what is we talking about? That's what I'm saying. Like the rap music, when we're talking about like sliding and doing all this other shit. I mean, yeah, it's like you might have did it, but it's like kind of weird to say. Like, so my music's like that too. So it's like, you know.
Isn't it weird?
It's getting niggas locked up, bro.
It's a trap.
You telling the truth on yourself, bro. It's a trap, and that's what it is. And we're dumb as fuck.
Isn't that crazy,
bro? We're dumb as hell. That's what I mean. We be so influential to like anything that we could just we don't give a fuck if it's good or bad. It's just a whole mass wave of people are doing it, then we'll do it. That's why I'm saying, what the fuck are we saying to people through our music?
But isn't it kind of just crazy? You get paid more, you get more interest for pushing that.
Exactly, because that's the narrative that they want in the world, though. And who is the easiest people to get to influence things? Us, the young people. We're the ones that run social media. Everybody sees what we do and then want to copy that, mimic that throughout the world. This is how we're living. Oh, that's cool. This is TikTok trends, bruh. This is what they're saying. It's a catchy song. This is what they're saying. This is what we're doing. Shiesty masks everywhere. Like, bruh, they're making us do whatever. We're monkeys, bro. It's low-key funny.
What do you think about the drug epidemic? Is that, or if there is a drug epidemic in the younger generation, people in our generation?
We doing it because it was pushed down on us, and this is what we see, so what we do. Monkey see, monkey do. Low key, in that sense. And I'm only saying that because that's the route we got on. But like, I mean, at the end of the day, it's everybody's choice. You do what you do. But monkey see, monkey do.